Have you ever wondered about the rich traditions that are woven into the fabric of Jewish culture? Every thread in the tapestry of Jewish heritage is a story in itself, a testament to a rich and vibrant cultural history. This tapestry is made up of countless traditions, rituals, and customs, each with its own unique significance. And today, we're going to start pulling at those threads, examining them closely, and appreciating the intricate beauty they contribute to the overall design. The focus of our series, Jewish Traditions Explained, is not just to demystify these customs, but to delve deep into their roots, to understand their significance, and to appreciate the cultural richness they add to the Jewish community. In this journey, we'll explore traditions that span across the spectrum, from the sacred to the everyday, from the monumental to the seemingly mundane. These traditions are not just religious practices, they are deeply ingrained in the Jewish way of life, influencing everything from how a day is structured, to how milestones are celebrated, to how a community comes together. They serve as a binding force, connecting generations of Jewish people across time and space. They are a source of comfort, of identity, and of shared history. We will delve into the heart of the Jewish Shabbat, exploring its significance as a day of rest and reflection. We will journey through the rites of passage that are the bar and bat mitzvahs, understanding their role in marking the transition from childhood to adulthood. We will also explore the deeply symbolic role of food in Jewish traditions, and how it serves to bring families and communities together. So whether you're a culture enthusiast, curious about Jewish traditions, or someone who appreciates the richness and diversity of global cultures, we invite you to join us in this enlightening exploration. Let's delve deeper, let's learn together, and let's unlock the beautiful tapestry of Jewish heritage. Prepare to embark on a journey of discovery, as we unravel the intricacies of Jewish traditions. Imagine a day where you set aside all your work and focus solely on rest and spiritual enrichment. Welcome to Shabbat. Shabbat, or the Sabbath, is a day of profound significance in Jewish culture. It is a day dedicated to rest, contemplation, and spiritual nourishment, a pillar of Jewish life that harks back to the biblical account of creation. As the story goes, after 6 days of creation, God rested on the seventh day. In honoring this, Jewish people around the world observe Shabbat from sunset on Friday until the appearance of 3 stars in the sky on Saturday night. It's not just about physical rest, though. Shabbat is also a time for spiritual rejuvenation. It is a day set apart from the rush and bustle of everyday life, a sanctuary in time where one can reconnect with family, community, and the divine. Now let's delve into the beautiful rituals that mark the arrival and departure of Shabbat. As the sun begins to set on Friday evening, the woman of the house typically lights 2 candles, reciting a blessing as she does so. This act not only ushers in the holy day, but also symbolizes the 2 commandments associated with Shabbat, to remember it, and to keep it. Following this, families gather for a special meal, filled with tradition and symbolism. The table is set with 2 loaves of challah bread, representing the double portion of manna that fell from heaven on the 6th day. Wine is blessed and shared, symbolizing joy and sanctity. The departure of Shabbat is marked by the Havdalah ceremony. A braided candle is lit, spices are smelled, and a final blessing over wine is recited. This ritual not only signifies the end of Shabbat, but also serves as a means of carrying the peace and blessings of Shabbat into the week ahead. Shabbat, a day of rest and reflection, is a cornerstone of Jewish life. It's a time of joy and tranquility, a weekly reminder of what truly matters in life: faith, family, and community. Do you remember your transition from childhood to adulthood? In Jewish culture, this important milestone is marked by the bar or bat mitzvah. The term bar mitzvah translates to son of the commandment, while bat mitzvah means daughter of the commandment. These titles, bestowed upon Jewish boys and girls respectively, signify their transition into adulthood and their obligation to observe the commandments of the Torah. For boys, this milestone is reached at the age of 13, while for girls, it is typically 12. This age difference reflects the belief that girls mature earlier than boys. The preparation leading up to a bar or bat mitzvah is a journey in itself, often beginning years before the actual event. The young person must learn to read Hebrew, study specific portions of the Torah and the Haftarah, and understand the significance of the commandments they are about to take on. This rigorous preparation is not just an exercise in rote memorization, but a process of deepening their understanding of their faith and heritage. On the day of the ceremony, the young person is called up to the Torah to recite a blessing, and often to read or chant a portion of the Torah or Haftarah. This act signifies their acceptance of the commandments and responsibilities that come with Jewish adulthood. It's a moment of pride and joy, not just for the young person, but also for their family and the entire community, who have guided and supported them on this journey. But the bar or bat mitzvah is more than just a rite of passage. It represents a deeper commitment to Jewish faith and traditions. It encourages young Jewish people to think about what it means to be a part of the Jewish community, to grapple with the complexities of their faith, and to start carving their own path within it. A bar or bat mitzvah signifies not just a coming of age but also a deeper commitment to Jewish faith and traditions. What comes to mind when you hear the word kosher? It's more than just dietary guidelines. Indeed, in the rich tapestry of Jewish traditions, the concept of kosher is a thread that weaves together not just rules about food, but also echoes of spirituality, mindfulness, and respect. Derived from the Hebrew word kashrut, kosher translates to fit or proper. It's not just about what's on your plate, but how it got there. At its core, kosher is a set of dietary laws outlined in the Torah, the holy book of Judaism. These laws are comprehensive, detailing what can and cannot be eaten, how food should be prepared, and even how it should be consumed. For example, meat and dairy products cannot be combined in a meal, and certain animals like pigs and shellfish are considered non-kosher and therefore not fit for consumption. But the kosher laws are not arbitrary restrictions. They're steeped in spiritual significance. You see, in Judaism, eating is not just a biological necessity, it's a deeply spiritual act, a moment of connection with the divine. The kosher laws serve as a reminder of this spiritual aspect of food, lending each meal a sense of sanctity. Moreover, kosher laws also reflect respect for life. The rules of slaughter, for instance, are designed to ensure the animal suffers the least pain possible. Even the prohibition of mixing meat and dairy is seen by some as a mark of respect for the mother animal and her offspring. In essence, kosher is a practice of mindfulness. It's about being aware of what you're eating, how it's prepared, and the impact it has. It's about making choices based on ethical, spiritual, and health considerations, rather than just taste or convenience. So the next time you see the word kosher, remember, it's not just about food. It's a symbol of a lifestyle that values mindfulness, respect, and spiritual connection. Kosher is not just about what you eat, but also about the mindful and respectful way in which food is prepared and consumed. Jewish traditions are a tapestry of rituals, customs, and laws that enrich everyday life. This vibrant mosaic of culture and faith is deeply woven into every aspect of Jewish life, from the weekly celebration of Shabbat to the rites of passage such as bar and bat mitzvahs. Let's take a moment to revisit some of the threads we've unraveled today. The significance of Shabbat, the Jewish Sabbath, is profound. It isn't merely a day of rest, but a day that serves as a reminder of the creation of the world and the liberation from Egypt. It is a day steeped in spirituality, reflection, and family, a day when the mundane is put aside to make room for the divine. Moving on, we explored the journey of a bar or bat mitzvah, a milestone event in the life of a Jewish child. This rite of passage, which literally translates to son or daughter of the commandment, signifies not just the transition from childhood to adulthood, but also the acceptance of the responsibilities that come with being a member of the Jewish community. It's a celebration of faith, tradition, and the continuity of Jewish heritage. And let's not forget about the concept of kosher, the dietary laws that transcend the realm of food and enter the sphere of spirituality and ethics. Keeping kosher is not just about what's on the dinner plate, it's a manifestation of the Jewish commitment to holiness, cleanliness, and discipline. These traditions and countless others are not just religious practices, they are deeply ingrained in the Jewish way of life, influencing everything from daily routines to life-changing events. They are the threads that bind the Jewish community together, creating a rich, colorful tapestry that spans generations and continents. In understanding these traditions, we gain a deeper appreciation for the rich cultural tapestry that is Jewish life. By unraveling this tapestry, we're not just learning about Jewish traditions, we're also gaining a glimpse into the enduring spirit of the Jewish community, a community that continues to thrive, evolve, and inspire.